Hola a todos! Es el Señor Britanno. Today we're diving into one of the most magical and beloved celebrations in Spain and Latin America, El Día de los Reyes Magos, or Three Kings Day. If you thought Christmas was the grand finale, think again. January 6th is just as important, and in many places even bigger. Let's explore the story behind the three wise men and how this day brings joy and wonder across the Spanish-speaking world. The story of the three wise men, Melchor, Gaspar, and Baltasar, comes from the Christian tradition. According to the Gospel of Matthew, these three kings traveled from the east, guided by a bright star, to honor the newborn baby Jesus in Bethlehem. They brought three symbolic gifts: gold representing kingship, frankincense symbolizing divinity, myrrh foreshadowing Jesus' mortality. But here's the fun part. In Spain and Latin America, this story isn't just told, it's lived through incredible traditions and celebrations every year. In Spain, the night of January 5th is pure magic. Cities and towns across the country host grand parades called Cabalgatas de Reyes. Picture this: massive floats, performers, and the three kings themselves tossing candy to crowds of eager children. It's like a second Christmas Eve. The biggest and most famous parade? That happens in Madrid and Barcelona, drawing thousands of people. And trust me, kids are on their best behavior because the kings are watching. Now, just like Santa, the three wise men bring gifts, but only to children who behaved. On the night of January 5th, kids leave out shoes by the door or under the tree, hoping the kings will fill them with presents by morning. Naughty? You might find coal instead. But don't worry, in Spain the coal is actually candy. And let's talk about the dessert of the day, the famous Roscón de Reyes. This round, crown-shaped cake is decorated with candied fruits to symbolize the jewels of the kings. But here's the twist. Hidden inside is a tiny figurine of baby Jesus and a dry bean. Find the figurine, you're the king or queen for the day. Find the bean, you're buying the next Roscón. Now let's cross the Atlantic and see how Latin America celebrates this magical day. While Las Posadas and Nochebuena are big during Christmas, Día de los Reyes holds a special place in countries like Mexico, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic. In Mexico, children write letters to the Reyes Magos, attaching them to balloons that float into the sky, carrying their wishes. On the morning of January 6th, families gather to enjoy Roscón de Reyes. Yes, it's a thing in Latin America too. In Puerto Rico, kids leave grass or hay under their beds for the wise men's camels. Imagine waking up to gifts and the joy of knowing you helped the camels on their journey. But Día de los Reyes isn't just about gifts, it's about community and tradition. In many Latin American countries, families attend church services and celebrate with music, food, and gatherings that keep cultural roots alive. It's a moment of reflection, joy, and togetherness. So whether you're in Spain watching the cabalgata, in Mexico sending balloon letters, or in Puerto Rico feeding camels under your bed, Día de los Reyes is a magical celebration that brings joy and keeps traditions alive across generations. I hope you've enjoyed this little holiday adventure. Don't forget to treat yourself to a slice of Roscón de Reyes and celebrate like a king, or at least try to avoid that bean. Hasta la próxima. Ciao, ciao.